Yo, yo, yo. I'm talking to you. Do. Let's go through. Hey, what's going on, reviewers? Welcome to the green room. Hey, it's been a week or two. Last Tuesday, was exciting because we got the 13th Nth review out. I am ecstatic. Somebody type something in the chat so I know it works. Hello, it works. Fantastic. That's great. Let me move it around actually a little bit, since I can do that. How are you guys doing? What's happening? I'm just gonna move this up in here. Great. And we're gonna chop it off at the top here. Okay. We don't need to do that. There we go. That looks so much better. It's old school. We are broadcasting exclusively on YouTube because honestly, multi-streaming streaming is honestly not worth the hassle, it seems. Well, good job making a tweet. Good for you. I'm proud. Oh. But last Tuesday, launched Nth Review number 13. I was wrong about City Skylines and SimCity. And already over 1,000 views. Its performance is on track with like the Outer Worlds, actually doing a little bit better. But I think that's like potentially evergreen the video. Could potentially a breakout. Who knows? But obviously I wasn't going to do the thing again where I do a big release of a review and a stream on the same day. It's ridiculous. That happened last time, and the stream got cannibalized. Like, oh my god. Like, wow. So, we are keeping this simple. We're just going to be on YouTube. I know we get some Twitch followers. I've only got 22 followers on Twitch after 5 months. And dealing with Restream and doing all the scheduling and yeah. So, we're just gonna chill. And is that Kirby meowing? Who knows? I don't know. We'll keep this ear open just in case. Excuse me. You missed out on SimCity 2013 because of the Outer Worlds. Well, you could have like waited. You could have held off. Live stream only happens once. You can do what you want. Well, it wasn't SimCity 2013. It was SimCity 4 and SimCity 3000. Because I think it was just Kaz and me in there. And it's like, aw. Aw. Moving up the chat just a little bit. That's right. That is correct. I also realized that I could detach the ring light from my micro or camera stand. Guess who's here, guys? Guess who's here? You cleaned out the micro USB port on your phone. Now you can get it to charge properly. That's a great thing. That is a really great thing, is being able to charge your phone. I've had to do that a couple times. I've had to... I can't remember what I used. I think I used a push pin or something like that. Guess who's here? Captain Kirby. Don't chew on any cables, please. So, yeah, I took the ring light off of the phone and or the phone holder, and I moved it around, and it's got campfire look kind of underneath. Who knows? Kirby, no, don't eat the USB-C cable. Thank you. That would be great. Yeah, please don't do that. I have to wrap everything in freaking tape so he doesn't eat all of the cables in here. Ugh. It's a freaking nightmare managing cables around a cat. It's ridiculous. Alright, there you are. Don't eat anything. Romega says, Captain Kirby, hi. Hey there. Hey there, Captain Kirby. This is great framing, by the way. But yeah, I've got kind of a campfire thing going on. And as the daylight disappears, because it's slowly going to disappear, that's just how it is. It's going to be more campfire-y. And, yeah. Meh. Oh. Let's bring up, actually, let us go into the barbecue. If you're a Patreon supporter, you can hop into the barbecue and chat with me right now. You can do it. You can do it live. As Kirby looks on. Kirby has been hunting bugs in here. Not that there are too many. And, you know, he does Kirby, but he's been hopping around. In fact, he took down a strip of the lighting over there, so it's not as bright in here with the green, because the strip that I have, which was like really cheap, he just like swiped it down, and it was a breakaway point, because there's like breakaway points every so often, and you can't reconnect them. You just can't do it. So, yeah, it is what it is. Do you want to say hi? Do you want to say hi? Do you want to say hi? You say hi to the camera? Do you want to look at Dad? Let me move the soda. You want to look at the hi? Hang on. Let me see if we can rotate him. Whoop. Whoop. There we go. Nah, he doesn't care. Kirby, don't eat anything. But do knock down my light. Ah, it's fine. It's good where it is. He's just going to hop outside. He likes to hang out in the window. It's actually really fun in the morning, because he'll hop out of the window and he'll hang out in the sun, because this is an east-facing window. And he'll just get really warm. Because he is a black cat. Alright, let's get to whatever the heck we're doing. Minesweeper. Actually, wait, let's adjust the... We can adjust the chat in here. It's like things never change. It's like they just never... I'm just gonna zoom that right on out. And I'm just gonna move that right up here. No, because the classic one that comes with Windows no longer comes with Windows. It's a Windows Store thing. That said, it works identical. So the opening move is just to get the thing open. Just to open a hole somewhere. So we got 1, 1, 1. That means there has to be one here. Or really, it's because there's a 1 here and there's no other block, so it has to be this. So can't be anything here. There is sound. I don't know if that's going to mean anything though. Doop. No, maybe. Huh. I don't know. We'll see. All right. So there's nothing here. Oh, I'm in the wrong window. There we go. Okay. Well, we don't have enough information to go on. Alright, well that's better. Let's see if we can bring this down just a little bit. Okay, that's better. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Sometimes you get a little hacking action in here. I've wanted to play Minesweeper on a stream for so long. It's so dumb. It's such a dumb goal. But hey, sometimes you just gotta play Minesweeper. I remember when I bought Windows XP because it came out 2 months before, or a month and a half before the original Xbox. And I bought XP, I upgraded it. Came with Solitaire, came with 3D Space Cadet, or maybe those just came up from 98. And I told myself I wouldn't play any other games before the original Xbox came out to like kind of starve myself. And I played this a lot. I played a lot of Minesweeper. I tell you that. I'm a Minesweeper fan. Well, that's not going to help us. Alright, that's better. I remember writing an article about Minesweeper on Flesh Eating Zipper. Oh, no, I knew that was a thing. Oh, I'm an idiot. We have to... Remember playing Minesweeper a bunch back in the day? Yeah, exactly. I love it. I love the sounds. This is pretty cool. This is actually the Google version that you can play in browser. You just type in Minesweeper and you get... Oh, that's a really cool thing right there. Space Cadet 3D. Oh my goodness, yes. Oh, played a lot of that. Didn't get too far, I don't think. But, you know. As good as could in football. There is a really good pinball game I got for my phone. It was like Pinout or something like that. And it's like multi-stage. So you start in one stage, you work through that, and then you work up to the next one. And you have a timer. So you have to go so fast and get through one stage to get to the other in order to move on. I was able to accomplish a few goals, but it taught me that pinball isn't just racking up points. Good pinball isn't just racking up points and stuff. They talk about pinball a lot on like the Giant Bombcast and that. Jeff Baccalar actually is like... I think he's still working to restore a pinball table, but they talk about pinball. They would go to California Extreme where they have pinball games. Ah, man. Seriously? Okay, that's a real... I can't screw this up. I mean, I can. Reminds me of Metroid Prime Pinball, where you have a central table and you go to different tables to fight bosses. Yeah, that's what like a real deluxe pinball game is all that crazy stuff. I remember playing Lord of the Rings pinball at the Minneapolis St. Paul Airport of all places. It was right next to a Blazing Angels arcade, which is crazy. And I remember playing a lot of... I played a couple games, but I'm not good at pinball, I guess, or not real world pinball. And real world pinball machines are kind of intimidating. They're really big. They are big machines, and they are loud and bright, and there's a lot going on, and no wonder those things... Gosh, that was like 12 years ago. No, that would have been 2008, 13 years ago. My God. Where is the time going? Alright, can we knock out this corner? Can we do it? We sure can, thank goodness. Okay. Pinball FX 3 is the best collection for me. I know there's a bunch of, there has been a bunch of collections over the years, digitally. But I have not really kept track, because I'm not the biggest football or pinball guy. So, you know. It is what it is. You played an Indiana Jones pinball table at your local theater. Well, that's freaking cool. That is rad. I think everyone should have a pinball experience. I think everyone should have like an arcade experience. Like just going to an arcade. I know there's one or couple around here. I think there's one called the Control Room. I know they're hiring like... I hit the wrong button. God. Alright, we're just warming up. Don't worry, we got some time. Alright, well, we're not going to do it. We're not going to win. We're not going to win if we keep opening up things. We're going to win. We're going to win something. Blah, 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 blah. Boom. Let's see. So if you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth. I kind of like only having this on YouTube. Like, I think multi-streaming will be better when it's bigger, but the people who are on Twitch, I don't think they really moved over that much. I don't know. Yeah, I know, Mr. Spock. His relative. Because, of course, a relative of Spock's would be friggin' Sherlock Holmes. All things being equal, Mr. Scott, I would agree. However, all things are not equal. This one can. Why not vaporize them? I'm just going to quote Star Trek 6 all night. That's okay. That is fine by me. Good goals to have. Oh, I love that. That's cool. Alright, can we knock out this corner? We can, I think. We sure, yep, there it is. There it is, we got it. And as Star Trek 6 taught us, Richard Nixon was a Vulcan and Shakespeare was a Klingon. Well, not necessarily that Nixon was a Vulcan, it's just there was an old Vulcan proverb, you see. There's an old Vulcan proverb, only Nixon can go to China. And of course that was 8 years before Clinton went to China. I think a lot of presidents have been to China since. But, you know, you gotta normalize relations, dude. Gotta deal with that stuff. But yes, the reference that Gorkon makes about how Shakespeare is best read in the original Klingon. Oh, it's riff tracks. Good. Go for riff tracks. Is actually something that the Germans would say about Shakespeare in Nazi Germany. They would say, "You have not read Shakespeare until you've read it in the original German." Or something very similar to that. Oh, thank God. Because obviously they had a real superiority complex. I know they do commentaries for a lot of stuff. Earth Hitler. I beg your pardon. Oh, I love that movie. So I remember I was going through my photos yesterday or the day before, and I had taken a picture of me watching Star Trek 6 after Christopher Plummer died. Because that movie is so good. That movie's so good. Oh, it's a crime that movie is so good. Yeah, there we go. Yes. Alright, now... What's up? Yeah, it's basically Minecraft. What's up, Fat? How's it feel to be back in the YouTube universe of Doom? I kind of like it. I kind of like not having to manage all the... I never took advantage of all the Twitch stuff anyway. like the subs and the gems and the other crap, and it's not. Well, I guess it didn't really matter because I was an affiliate, but you need so many people watching at a time to do that. Less colorful, but not bad, not bad. Well, I mean, yeah. And Twitch has the, I don't know, I guess the viewer mode looks better. The Twitch one. No purple or and pink hair or blue. But I do have the light here. We're having some light where I'm experimenting with light a little bit. Got that underglow, kind of sinister look. And so forth. That's what I'm saying. Alright, we got 4 here. So that means we get that. Not giving me much to work with here, Minecraft. Okay, so those 3 are there, so it can't be there. And these are here. Okay. We're kind of back on track. Kind of. That's good. Oh, that's good. See? A little deduction. Like, this is a game of deduction. Picross is the same way. And, of course, Picross 3D is, like, probably my favorite DS game. Just period. Oh, we're going to do one of those. Done. Done. Okay, we got that. These 2 are here. This is definitely here. Yep, cool. Alright, so we got 1 corner, 2 corners done. We're making progress on me not dying. I like not dying or hitting the wrong button. Boom. Oh yeah, I'm in the barbecue. If you're a Patreon supporter, you can hop in. You can chat live on the air. We can talk about Minecraft and not Bitcoin. And not Bitcoin. Definitely not talk about Bitcoin. Or GameStop. We're done with those. It's good. Got it. Conquer the world with those. Alright, 5. 3. Good. Alright, so these can go. Good. 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 Okay. Great. I like the little flappy sounds when you lay a flag down. Alright, so there's nothing here. 5. Criminy. Oh, yep. Do 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 do. All right, where are we at? So 3. So it's not in here. 4. So that means these and this. And this is not. And 9 are okay. I like that. All right, so those 4 are. This is not. Oh man. All right, let's clear this side first. We don't need one there. Oh, that's tough. Oh, that's tough. Oh. Oh, there's not enough information here. Oh, that's hard. Because we've already got this. So it could be either one of these. It could be either one of these. And it could be all 3, or it could be, well, it can't be all 3. It has to be one of these 2. Oh, man. And then down here, we're running into kind of the same question of, like, which one is which? It could be either. So this one's got 3 already, so 2 of these. It could be this one, or this one, or this one and this one, or this one and this one. Ugh. I've got 4 of these. Oh, this is tough. This is where Minesweeper kills you. Do numbers count for diagonals? They sure do. So this 5, it can be any of these. It can be cardinal or diagonal. So it can be, so I've already got 4 flagged, and it could be one of these two. One of these two is the last one. And then that clears this, and then these other 2 can't be it. And then down here, of course, the same thing. 3 have already been flagged. And then it's got to be these 2 are... 2 of these are... That was a lucky shot. That was a lucky shot. I'm not going to get another lucky shot like that again. Alright, so those, that's 6, that's 3, 2, click. Alright, so those are good. Alright, thank God. 3 corners down. Now, we are in a, this is tough. So 2 here, I've already got 1. 1 is flagged, so it can be one of these, 2 here, and again, this is 3, so it can be 1 here. I've only got 3. I've only got 3? Huh. This one this one's a little scary because it's 2 of these 3 are a mine. So the chances of hitting 1 is pretty high, but it's less so among all these 3. So I'm going to try this. Okay. So they didn't really tell me anything, unfortunately. Bet it's this has to be it. Ah, crap. Damn it. So close. Alright, here we go. Click, click, boom. That's a saliva track right there. 3. Boom. You get 2, so these are gone. And this is gone. Yeah. I'm sure there's competitive freaking Minesweeper. It's ridiculous. Alright, so these can go. And these can go. That automatically knocks us this. Well, that didn't really help me too much. You get saliva trapped in there. Alright, but we do have 3. That means that these are out. That's 3. So those are out. 1. There we go. Out. Oh. Okay. Can't do a whole lot there. Huh. But we can do this. And this. Well, goodness golly gracious. What do we got? Alright, well, down here, those can get cleared. That's a 3. Good. That's clear. Just eating away wherever you can. Good. That actually didn't really make things too much better. That's 3, that's 3. These are all out. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Picross 3D is just such a good game. I wish I still had my 3DS working. I know it's around here somewhere. I know it is. Alright, so we got 3. So we got at least that. And there's 2. These 2. And this is good. Okay. 3. Boom. Okay. That's out. So yeah, I'm playing Deus Ex Human Revolution right now, among all the other things that I'm doing. And it's an interesting game. Reminds me a lot of not really Deus Ex, but it reminded me a lot of when I played it originally. And then I went and read my review for it when I wrote a review for Fletching Zipper. I actually put it down for a few months after like Kelly beat it or something like that, or I just stopped playing it for a while. You tried Picross back in the day, didn't quite click for me. I certainly am not going to try the 3D variety. It's deductive stuff like this, so yeah, if you're not into deductive stuff like this, it's not going to really do anything for you, which, you know, it's not for everyone. That was dumb. Alright, new field. New field. It is not a flag. Boom, boom. Oh, that put me there quick. Whenever you have a corner like this with a 1, that means it's always that. Yeah, I like the 3D one because it was oh, don't tilt over, honey. It was all the 3D objects that would come to life. And you would build, like, the more complex the puzzle was, or the higher up the level was, you would sculpt out these 3D bits, and they would, as you completed a set of puzzles, they would form to create a bigger thing that you couldn't really put together just solving the individual puzzles. And I thought that was really cool. Oh, I get it. Alright, where are we at? Alright, well, we can get rid of these. That didn't really get us too far there. Okay, cool. 2. There's 3. Cool. Great. That's 4. That's 3. 2. Oh. Well, that's great. We're gonna get this, guys. We really are. Just a lack of patience. That's where I'm at. A lack of patience. So why is you lying? So why you Mufasa? Yami casa su casa. Oh, okay. That's a lot of those. Great. So these are definitely... Yes. Okay. So those are out. What that? Oh, come on. What? All right, get that. But that doesn't really help me there. Get there. Okay. So that's clear out. That's good. So there's our 4. Okay. So that's a 3. Cool. Just certainly just building. Okay, that's cool. I remember older people would play this growing up. Then I guess they're not. I guess they're younger now. And they'd be so excited when one of these things, these chasms, would rip open because they gave you the most information. The most information. So I'm working on a bunch of stuff simultaneously. I'm even like really catching up on Duolingo. Been putting like 10, 20 minutes into that every single day. I'm really excited about my progress there. And then I'm also working on my Google UX certification finally. So I'm just been keeping busy with a lot of small stuff. That's good. And then yeah, I'm working on the next review. So I don't think it's going to take, could be like 2 months to complete. But at the same time, however, like I put dozens and dozens and dozens of hours into SimCity versus Skylines and got that out in 9 weeks. This is only going to be like a 30-hour game. So I've already written a lot of notes about it. So I'm excited about that. Do 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 do. And I was gonna try and get the Syndicate games or Ultima Underworld, but just getting DOSBox games working on here is just I hear Duolingo is more about vocabulary and less about grammar and conversation. That is incorrect. There is a lot of stuff built around conversation from the get-go. It's free. You can try it out anytime. I highly recommend it. Now, I don't know how it's going to handle stuff like slang and things like that, but I've put, 45 days in so far, and I've just passed checkpoint 1 of 10, and there's like 10 checkpoints. Yeah, 10 checkpoints, 9 checkpoints. And I'm tempted to pay monthly for it so that I can get the unlimited things. Because the way it is, you have hearts, and when you make a mistake, you lose a heart, and you generate hearts every so often. And if you're not on top of that, you'll recharge overnight and then make a couple of mistakes, and you can't use Duolingo for a bit. So, alright, this is irritating. Let's go the other way for now. Because if we know how many mines are left, that'll make it easier. So there's a mine in between here. Okay. That's a lot of 4s. There's a lot of 4s around here. Huh. I cannot get in sideways here. One of these two is a flag. One of these two is a flag. One of these two is a flag. And I don't know how many is supposed to be in there. Yuck. It's disgusting. Do I have any other inns? Because these three... And then, yeah, because it's these three, and then two of these three. That's a real gamble. That's a real gamble. You have to make it. Alright, well, that's better. Sometimes you do little leaps of faith like that. Sometimes you just have to. Do. Okay, that's better. And for the record, I have not beaten this on hard. Not this particular version, anyway. Oh, great. I'm still rolling around in my head doing like a 24-hour stream-a-thon. And I would definitely put that on Twitch as well. I think. But it's something it's like a challenge. And I know it's exhausting and nasty. Like, when I did the Star Trek marathon when there were only 10 movies. Like, that was exhausting. Well, that's just great. Oh my god. That's so many. Okay. So we're good there. We're good there. And we're good here. Okay. That's good. Yeah, leap of faith. It worked. Wait. Huh. Alright, now we're back to crap. Great. We got 26 mines left. Grr. But at least we cleared the stuff up there. I'm sure there's a formula or something for spawning Minesweeper. I don't understand it. Oh, jeez. I just don't have a way in. Because two of these three, so two or four of these, criminy. You once saw 5 Harry Potter movies in one day. That is an ask. That is a big ask. And those movies change, like, visually, thematically, between, like, a lot between movies. My favorite is a Goblet of Fire. There's just a lot of, just visually, just, it does a lot. It's pretty nuts. But at least I can see, like, where the one was over here. Pretty rushed in the beginning, yeah. because they're doing the big game thing, and then I guess just like a bunch of nasty stuff started. I just remember visually just it was nuts. Excuse me. All right, 2, 1. I remember doing Star Wars. I got home from work. This is years and years. This is right after it came out on Blu-ray. But the Star Wars movies, when there were 6, I watched all of those overnight, and I did a live blog. And I don't think there was anyone watching with me. And that was pretty easy. I went to bed like, I don't know, 7 or 8 in the morning. It worked out. But Star Trek, oh, I actually planned for that. Every movie got its own live stream article on Flesh Eating Zipper, and it was 10 of them, and I started at like noon on Saturday. I slept in. I bought food. I was ready to go. And I was up until like 12:30 or so the next day. And I remember I was like falling asleep around Nemesis, because that movie is hot trash. Which actually doesn't seem too bad in retrospect, because that's like not the 9th movie. But still, like half that movie is just them in the nebula, which is kind of hard to believe. Goblet of Fire rushes through like the first 12 chapters in the first 20 minutes. Yeah, I believe that. It's got a lot of places to go. It's got a lot of places to be. And I know if they would have cut those in half just like the other ones, they would have. Probably should have. Probably should have. Alright, so that's 4. Great. Okay. So that's 4 as well. Boom. Oh my. Okay. That's 2. That's 3 though. That's 4. Oh my god, 7. I got you, buddy. I got you. Boom. Okay. Good progress. I'm simply not going to be happy unless I can get everything. Unless I can beat this. I can defeat it. I am smart. I got brains. We can make it happen. Except for this. Yeah, that's great. I don't have an inn. I don't have an inn up here either. I don't think. Well, that was pretty good. Good. Okay. Do 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 do. All Alright, so that's better. That makes it easier. Good. Okay. Yes. No. Criminy. Criminy. Huh. Do. Do. That doesn't help me at all. So these three, nothing's obvious. Except that. That was a lucky shot. That didn't really get me out of the woods, did it? Sure didn't. Nothing up here does anything. Like two of these three that's really dangerous. One of these two and one of these three. Yuck. Yuck. I got 41 left. Alright, that was a gamble that worked. So two of these three. Mess. Back to it. Get all the easy ones out. Sounds really help. It sounds really enhanced the experience, I think. Well, that's good. That's good. Oh, that's easy enough. Oh, well, that didn't get me out of the woods. So two of these three, or one of these two, one of these. Well, fucking could be all kinds of stuff up here. And no answers. No answers. No answers. So two of these three and two of these three. But they're not an exact Venn diagram. They could be 3 in here or 2 here or just whatever. It's freaking nuts. Ugh. Doesn't help me at all. Thank God. Yep. Nope. Yes. Don't need that. We do need this. Don't need that. Don't need that. Oh, so what are some big movies that we're looking forward to see here soon? I am kind of excited for Dune. Dune. It's tempting to pick up the book and try and get into that before the thing comes out. It's really tempting. Okay, I can't do that. I can't quite do that. I know, Romega, you're watching everything still. I haven't been back to a theater since pre-COVID. Last movie I saw in a theater was 1917. That was at the beginning of last year. And I remember the movie. But, more for, like, gimmickry, I guess. It was well made. It felt more like a stunt movie. Great. Marvel movies, Last Night in Soho. Oh, Edgar Wright's got a new one. No Time to Die. Yeah, that's the new Bond film. The new Halloween, Encanto. Still want to see The Green Knight. Ooh. Do you have HBO Max? I'm surprised you're not watching it on there. I do want to see The Green Knight. My boss saw Green Knight and he enjoyed it. But I guess it's only playing late at the Roadhouse around here. I have not been to any of the new theaters either, so. Yes, it's on HBO Max, and you don't have to pay anything extra to see it, unlike Disney Plus with their new release movie stuff. Because Dune is going to be on there as well. Three. That got me so far. Not on yours. That's strange. As I understood, it was on HBO Max. Like Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman's on there. Red Letter Media liked the new Suicide Squad. So it follows that, hey, maybe everyone else will too. Oh, crap. I forgot I got a whole corner up here. Yuck. Oh, that's better. I'm taking a lot of chances. The Suicide Squad is on there. Okay, cool. You found it. You got it, buddy. Okay, don't do that. guess I could make a QR code for this page, but it'd actually be quicker if you just typed in Minesweeper into Google and got the Google Minesweeper. Okay, so now we're back to this desperate corner over here. I thought you were saying the Green Knight is on HBO. Oh, no. Green Knight is A24, so they're art films. Artsy-fartsy movies. Have you seen Uncut Gems? That movie is something else. That's also an A24 release. Well, now I don't care where the mines are. Oh, that's good. You saw the Suicide Squad on HBO Max. I'm sorry, you saw Suicide Squad in theaters. That's what you're saying. Why did I do that? I'm just getting sloppy. Alright, that's a good start. Oh, you saw Uncut Gems in theaters. Wow, that's hardcore. And they were playing it at, like, the Harkins? I don't remember them doing, like, a big, wide release on that thing. But also, I don't think of, Harkins when I think of indie films. If it's on HBO Max, I won't even bother with a view. Yeah, sure, because it's pricier. I'm glad you've picked up your habit of going to see movies and stuff like that. I remember the first movie I saw alone in the theaters was Sky Captain. That's the first movie I went and saw by myself. Or went of my own. Namely, The Lighthouse, I think. Us was A24's too. I think so as well. I saw that in theaters as well. That movie was something else. And you saw Lighthouse in theaters, right? Oh, that's a big old thing right there. Good. Day one. Wow, yeah. Was it... I know you like lighthouses, but it doesn't seem like that would... that kind of came across as a movie about a lighthouse. Yes, you did. So if you haven't checked out Romega's list of movies in there, I actually watched a Vox video where they talked to the dude who made the special lenses for the lighthouse, because it was a very specific style of lens, Fresnel lens, that they would use to bounce light out and about. Oh, that's good. Yeah, okay. All right. It's not specifically about the lighthouse, but it does go over lighthouse duties in life, yeah. And then it just gets weird. And that's what you do. You watch the lighthouse and you watch the weird. Okay. All right. Whoa. That's a lot of those. My goodness. Okay. Oh, we're gonna start hacking away. Okay, we're just gonna encounter all kinds of things up here. 'Tis bad luck to kill a seabird. That sounds like something Willem Dafoe would say. Humana. Now we got our 4. There's not enough information for this 2. Oh, this 3. That's what we can do. Mm-hmm. Hate it when you can't. You think you hit gold, and all you do is this is Minecraft. This is the original Minecraft right here. Seriously, you're just digging through. Maybe you'll find something. Maybe you'll just find lava. But at least lava you can hear. I think Minecraft is next week. We'll play some Minecraft. We talked about setting up a server for, not for Fez. What the heck? We set up a Fez server. But I assume all that data is lost forever. It's 2. Yeah, there we go. Setting up an nth Minecraft modded. Not really. I don't want to get into like crazy, because people can do just stupid crazy stuff with that game, and it just bogs the server down and gets complicated. Like the worst thing ever is to just have, I'm an idiot, is to have a whole bunch of freaking rules and stuff, like for anyone who's coming in for the first time. Like a friend invited me to their Minecraft server, and there was just already like this wall of customs and stuff. It's like, man, I don't have time for this. Like, just don't be a jerk. Don't destroy other people's stuff. There you go. So any assistance you'd like in setting up a Minecraft server that's persistent or something, I'll just enlist Kells. That's what I'll do. I'll just enlist Kells. Kells knows how to set up a Minecraft server. He's done it a billion times. So we'd be using the Java version, which I have. I'm sure a lot of people have. If you have the Bedrock, you probably have the Java one as well. One of your servers was fun. Which one? We did a couple. Oh, that's the one on the Fez server. Yeah, the one where we had the crevice and the dome. I made the dome. Yeah, that was the last Fez server. And then you made this big freaking castle thing. We have the video for that. It's on the Fez channel still. You can still go to Fez or youtube.com/flashingzipper and see that old server. And that was a big deal. I really like that server. I don't want to do that. Spent a lot of time building that dome, I tell you what. I spent a lot of time on that dome. And remember, Orzine made his like shuttle rocket thingy. It was like docked in the air. Okay. Yeah, we would definitely. Yeah, we could set up. Yeah, that'd be fun. Just have a Minecraft night. Get our stuff going. Okay, so now we're we're stuck. We're stuck here. Now I'm gonna figure out the top. Oh, but we can get rid of these and these. Gotcha. Get rid of these. Just hopping, hacking through it. Yes. Okay. Yeah, some of my most... Well, I want to talk about it in the forum. But I want to talk about, like, favorite games of the past... basically this century so far. And... Minecraft is up there. So if we can get that going, that'd be super great. Okay, so we got this. That's cool. That's out. Crap. Wait. These two have to have the same one, so it can't be that. I might have to do a list yourself. For best games of the 21st century so far. You should. I remember building a list on... I remember building movies list, but that was before Letterboxd came out. But I was on Screened. Yeah, that's real. But I haven't done like a collated list of best games ever. No, that's not true. I did that for like all games, but it's not online really. It's not. I think I put it on Reddit at some point. Okay, we're stuck. I think we're stuck. This corner's not giving me any sway or whatever's going on. Gosh, these corners are tough. Is any of these two? Just nothing obvious popping out. We may have to blow. So it's got to be one of these. It has to be one of these two. It has to be one of these two. But that means it's not this. That was daring. Alright. But did that really help us? Yes, it did. Oh. Smart. Smart cookie. I got a smart cookie. I guess it didn't help us out that much. Okay, that was good. So that's 5. Good. Crap. That was so close. That was so close. Yuck. I did that and it didn't give me anything. I can't work with any of that. That didn't make it any easier. There's definitely some risk playing this game. It's not for the weak of heart. Okay. So that's better. It almost feels like cheating going out there and like just probing the void. Oh, speaking of probing the void, Enter the Void. That is an experience. I don't know if I still have that on DVD. That movie is something else. If you need to feel something, if you want a reminder that you're alive, that is a movie to remind you that you are alive and that you can feel things. Yeah, Enter the Void. Yeah, Gaspar Noah. Or Gaspar. Are you really gonna do this to me? Are you really this close? You're gonna do this to me? So there's 10 of them. There's 10 of them left. So there's only, it has to be one of these two. It has to be one of these two. And actually, I've got a hunch that it's this one. Because, no, that's not true. Because it could be this one and be true. And then this one could also, so it could be these two as well. So that's not an automatic this one. But at the same time, there's one of these two. And then there's 3. Oh my god. We're so close. So close. There's 10 mines left. 10 mines. I really like this lighting. I think the microphone gets in the way though. Yeah, I think that's good. Gosh, what a pain in the butt. I really like how dramatic this lighting is. You have to play with this a bit. You can do it. Yeah. I can. I'm trying to think. Good thing the timer doesn't really mean anything. It's more for personal gratification. So these ones here, this is the juncture. I think if we can figure this out, kind of everything else falls apart. Because when you figure out one, all this falls apart, this falls apart. And with this 2, it means 2 of these 3 are also. But it can't be these 2 together, so one of these is not. There's already 3 others, so one of these 2 is not, which is flipping a damn coin. Screw it. No! Damn it. Oh, good thing I didn't select that one. Well, great. That was dumb. I was so close. That one, I was so close. It's freaking random. It's RNG, I swear. It's not fair. It's not cool. Got you. I got you. Yeah, or not. Have you seen the new Fast movie? I know it's all about family. I can't do anything with this side. What the heck? But I can knock these out. You haven't seen any of them? Oh my god, dude. You gotta watch them. You gotta start from the beginning, and you gotta watch them. Watch them all. I've seen 4, 5, and 6 in theaters. And then they shot 6 on the back hills of Pikes Peak. So that was cool. I like that. Yeah, forget you. Boom. Knock these out. Can we do anything over here yet? Can we? We can do these. That's good. Oh, that's nasty right there. Oh, man. Alright. We're just gonna have to come around the other way. These ones go. That was an accident. It was a happy little accident right there. Oh, yeah. Yep, this is me playing freaking Minesweeper. This is the premium content you signed up for. A game's a game. Exactly. Exactly. Where'd everyone go? Where's Murdoch? Is he watching from the corners of the room? Weirdly. Alright, these. Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, good. Even a game of Mancala is acceptable. Well, thank you. Alright, so that corner's set. These three can go. Yes. Yes. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I was just gonna say, I'm gonna assume there's nothing in the corner there. Alright, so 2 corners done. 2 corners done. There we get that. Don't really know if that helps me at all. Because we've already got.
Going, dude?
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Oh, just settling in, late day, long kind of stuff. You know how it goes. What you up to?
Oh, playing some Minesweeper, dude. You got the stream open?
I'm getting there now.
Well, heck yeah. We're in the green room right now. I've been playing Minesweeper for an hour and a half.
Okay, I don't want to date myself on this, but this is one of those that came with the game and all, and I've never been able to thoroughly get it.
You are good.
And all that.
I will tutorialize Minesweeper for you.
Totally.
Don't you worry. You let me know when you get the stream up.
I'm up. I'm watching you.
All right, so you start off. You have a field just like this, right?
Right.
And you poke something open, and when there's 0 mines around somewhere, it'll have a blank space like this. So what you kind of do is you just kind of randomly click on something to open up a field where you can then start to see numbers. These numbers tell you, it's a game of deduction. These numbers tell you how many mines are around here.
Okay.
So you get this 1 and you get these 8 squares. One of these has to be a mine, and in this case I got it. And then you can have up to basically 9 or 8 some of these here. So now as you work through, and you'll see it as I plug through here, you start running into deduction issues where you're like, well, here's 3, right? 2 of these I've already flagged. There's 3 other squares. So amongst these 3 squares is a mine. So you have no certainty to determine which one is here based on this information alone. This 2, I've already got 1, so one of these 4 is the other one. It's really messy. So you find situations like this where you don't have enough information to really. I'm like kind of at a crunch point where nothing's obvious, and sometimes you just kind of have to guess, like to hopefully open something up and not actually trip on a mine. And
there. Do it. So where would your personal approach be for here? Would you want to start at a 1, or is it better to have a 3 or that 4?
Well, the way the numbers themselves don't matter. It's it's the certainty of the information that I'm able to then pluck mines from. Like say like this here, 3 I can see here. 1's already laid, but 2 of these 3. So that's a good shot that something around here has information. But then here's 4. I've got 2, and then 2 of these 4 have mines in it. So I can't really do anything with these. This one is even tougher because I've got 3 and 1 of these 3. And so at a point you're just like, let me just trip on a mine. Let's start here. We're going to start. All right, here we go. All right, so here's an empty field. And we got 99 mines. Pretty good. Okay. So this is pretty easy. We got one on the corner here. This is pretty obvious. There's only one. Great. This one is two. There's only two here. That's pretty obvious. Since these two are already out, that means that this cannot be a mine.
Did it clear all that empty stuff right when you clicked it?
It does, but it's not, as I understand it, it's not designed specifically to generate empty space around wherever you make your first click.
Okay, but since you clicked on it, okay. You click once and it was like, boom,
there's like an empty. Yeah, because sometimes you will click and it will just be a mine or it'll be a number, and then it's like, I can't do anything with that.
Gotcha. Okay.
So here we have a 2, but we already have 2 laid out. So all of these are, look, see, there you go. Those are all disappeared. These ones, there's not enough information because this one, it can be these 2. This one, it can be one of these 3. Like, it doesn't help at all. But I can come back around and I can see, look, here's 1. I've already laid one out, so that can't be it. 2, there's that second one. This one has a 1. Oh my goodness. Look at that. This one, there's already 1, so I can knock out these. This one, there's nothing else. Boom. And you can progress through the board like this. Here's a 1. This is 3. But that's not enough information to figure out what that is. So we just move on.
Wow, okay.
So that's 2. Okay, we've already got 3 laid out, so none of these ones have anything. And the more you can clear, the more you can stake out, the better. In the original version that you probably have on Windows, or if you had the older version of Windows, you could place question marks. Be like, I think that's a mine. That. This one doesn't do that. And, it works. All right, so here, 3, so that's got to be 1. That's not 1. This is 1. Eventually you kind of like get a feel for, based on how some numbers are laid out, which ones are definitely not going to be mines and which ones are. So this one's 4. Boom. Those are all 4s. Except it didn't really help me out going somewhere else. Boom. Boom. Alright, so that one's 5. This one's 3. Boom. 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 There. And then, yeah, you will run into points like we did earlier where it's like, I don't have enough information to make a next move or determine where to go next. And at that point, you just kind of make a leap of faith and go from there. Oh, so you had a long day.
Yeah, I'm getting onboarding at my new school.
So
it started with a loud production at a church nearby. They call it the family reunion, and all the schools in this district show up, and they're all make some noise and let's show off or blah blah blah. Okay, but my word, it was loud. So
I bet.
And as an introverted type, I'd rather just go sit in my room and get stuff done. But it's neat. I'm meeting people. I'm getting out of my comfort zone. I'm learning what I have to get done, and
cool.
It's gonna hopefully be a really good positive year this time.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's coming out of my cage, and I've been doing just fine. Gotta get down because I want it all. Yeah, it's interesting. I've been out and about more in the past, like 2 or 3 weeks than I have been in basically the past year and a half. And it's felt really good. And it's good for the mental health.
It is. You know, I actually got out Friday and saw a concert. So that was
nice. Who'd you see?
The 80s band Dokken.
Okay. Dokken rules,
the original guitarist George Lynch was there. So he played with his group and opened a show. And then Dokken played, and then George popped out for their big 3 hits at the end of the show.
Oh, nice. It's unfortunately it's with Delta kicking up and some states just kind of adamantly working against prevention of the spread of COVID, like, didn't they do the Dream Warriors? I guess that's a Dawkins question.
Yeah, they did.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, and they played it. It was really good.
Oh, well. There's an Aesop Rock song with Rob Sonic where they Dawkins rules, but I don't think they actually talk about Dawkins. Or maybe they do. I don't know. Romega says that's an awesome song. Well, great.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, it was really neat. I have to throw my review in the chat.
Well, heck yeah, you do. Oh, look at that. That felt good.
Wow. So I'm on a slight delay watching it, but it's kind of neat because
you just find a little bit of progress, and then you just chisel away. It's like shit. Damn it. I like how cheerful and colorful these times are. I'm trying to get. Okay, maybe it does kind of like open dynamically based on. Maybe it just generates the game based on wherever you click. I don't know. That's a better experience.
I remember seeing memes about it way back when of, oh, look at this, and there's no telling, but I don't remember it automatically opening the ground up everywhere, but maybe you just did.
Yeah, it's like I don't, because odds are you're gonna hit a mine, or like the odds of clicking on one of these empty ones. So it has to be something. All right, fine. Yeah, that definitely does seem. It seems too conveniently real.
Hey Romega, if you're in there, I'll throw it in the general on the Discord if you want to look at that in a bit.
Yeah, Romega, get it done. For whatever's going on.
I gotta fix the formatting a bit. So yeah, we got tickets for a couple more, and I'd always get worried because you never know. Like what's coming up. And I had tickets for 3 shows that got canceled in 2019, and then of course nobody came through in 2020. So
sure.
Just
you gotta check the Discord. That's what you gotta do, Roman.
Get out into there and look. So
yeah, I have not. Gosh, when was the last time? You can't hear Baldy really well. Oh, that's probably because. Hang on. That's not your fault. All right. Minesweeper might get a little loud. I don't have any controls on.
Okay, I don't know. I was probably back from my mic a little bit.
No, because I could hear you just fine, but I had the OBS turned down because the Minesweeper was loud. But oh well. You guys are going to get the full experience.
There you go. You can check the Romega, assuming you hear me now. I put my concert review in the set list in the Discord if you want to go look. I was curious if you were a fan or if anybody else watching, listening is, because this was my buddy's all-time favorite guitarist, and he came up, and we went together to see it. So we've been seeing shows for almost 20 years now, so that's been kind of nice.
I was getting a little dicey there. I was getting a little sloppy. Gosh, the last time I was at a concert, what the heck did I see? I can't even. I think the last concert I went to was a Best Buy corporate event, and it was Offspring. And it was in support of their then last album. Or latest album.
Well, they just put another one out last month, I think.
Yeah. And I remember they were promoting it.
But I don't think
damn it. You have to really kind of, I mean, see, that's what it would normally look like if you were just generating the stuff around. Oh crap, wow. That's hardcore. Alright, let's not screw this up. we got a big old golden nugget here. Let's not screw it up. If you're not, you have to be a fan of whoever you're seeing, hopefully. But then, Um, like if you're an introverted type, like you could, like just going to a concert for the sake of going to a concert is hard. Like seeing the Offspring, like I don't know most of their music outside of Americana and their Ixnay on the Ombre. Uh, it's yeah. I mean, if you're not into music, if you're not into someone like really hardcore, you're not gonna want to go see them live.
Yeah. The introverted part of me though was always cool. So I've been to some by myself because nobody talks to you. You can just sit, and
Yeah, or you stand.
yeah, I like the sitting ones, man. The older I'm getting, I'm like, just give me a seated,
Yeah.
show. But you're right. We were talking, in fact, about all those big festivals that we used to do. It's like there's just no way I could ever do that, anymore. I'm done with standing for 7 or 8 hours and doing stuff.
7 or 8 hours. That's okay. That's. Yeah, I never
Yeah.
did like the festivals where it's like a whole bunch of stuff. At a. I have musical anhedonia disorder, so I never go to
Yeah.
concerts.
I'm Googling that, Balder. Not sure.
You're gonna have to explain it because I don't know.
It says anhedonia is the inability to feel pleasure. So I don't know if that is related to, in this instance, perhaps he could elaborate, he or she, they tell
He.
us if it's related to music alone. And then in theory, are there other varieties such as visual or smell or anything else?
He doesn't care for music. Oh.
Oh, wow.
All the concerts are. Or Romega says all the concerts are people I don't know or cover bands. Yeah, I totally.
I saw a
Totally
cover
understand.
band a little while back called Pigs on the Wall. They did nothing but Pink Floyd, and they were pretty chill. And it's a very small town that's just north of Houston here, and that was kind of cool. And I've seen Guns N' Roses this last couple years ago when they had finally got back together. I missed them. They imploded before I got to them way back in the 90s.
Journey is on tour, but the closest to Las Vegas. I'm thinking because Journey had that. It's still the vocalist from the Philippines, right? Or did he drop out? Because I know
I
he
thought
wasn't.
it was him.
What's that?
I'm pretty sure. I'm
Yeah, it's
pretty
still
sure
him.
that's the vocalist. Yeah.
Hey, he's making the money because he sounds like was it Perry, Stephen Perry?
Yep.
That's how he was in a cover band, and then the main band is like, yo, we want you. And
Okay, I'm
so
gonna
hey,
look that up too on the Wikipedias here.
get up on the Wikipedias.
Yeah, Arnel Pineda. I'm not entirely sure. Started in '07. Yeah,
Gotcha.
I could see them.
Stephen Perry's still out there. He's just years ago I saw him. There was some YouTube clip of him just hopping on stage and just doing like some cover band or I think.
Yeah.
And he would just hop on stage and sing a chorus or whatever.
Yeah, he got the going out on your own terms type thing, or whenever, I don't know what it was. He just decided he was done.
Yeah, or like Phil Collins. That dude figured it out.
Yeah, he went through a lot. He had all kinds of things back and forth. I read his autobiography. It's really good. He talked
Really?
about losing sensation in his hands. He couldn't hold a drumstick anymore. He could
Oh.
barely feed himself.
Oh wow.
Went through a whole bunch of things and got back. And the last I heard, he was touring with, I believe, his son on the drums.
So he
that
can't
was
drum
kinda
at
neat.
all anymore.
He couldn't for a while. I think he rehabbed it back.
Okay. Yeah, because the dun 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 like that's his thing.
Right. Yeah, that'd be pretty important for a Phil Collins show.
Yeah, and obviously he was the drummer for Genesis, or was he
Right.
the drummer vocalist?
Both. He was the drummer initially, and when Peter Gabriel did his own thing, Phil took over.
Gotcha. That is like the halo reach of my musical knowledge there.
Okay.
Is because growing up we had adult contemporary, so like latter day Genesis, or I guess early Genesis too, but Like mellowed out Elton John.
Yeah.
Like I've been looking for like a documentary on the rise and fall of adult contemporary, because that was such like elevator music and everyone was
Yeah.
making it. Mike the Snare did a video about David Bowie. He went through his entire discography, and he got to a point like so many artists did, who kind of had fame in the 70s and 80s. Like as soon as they hit the 90s, they like mellowed out and did adult contemporary. And it's like, where did that come from? Was it like R&B inspired? Was it like this or that? I really don't understand it.
Yeah, there were trends at the time for sure. Everything kind of changed. Album rock was big for a while, or yacht rock and all that kind of stuff, where it was big and safe.
Yeah. Romega's, if you look at my Spotify childhood playlist, which I have saved, you'll see a bunch of pop and adult contemporary. Yeah. Yeah, because that's what we had a lot of.
Yeah.
We had a lot of that.
I didn't get into any of the good stuff until way later. I grew up in a small town with that kind of same station, and it was just really hard to find good stuff. And later on, I had to go back and kind of catch it for lost time.
I was kind of the same way. The longest time, like my music was whatever my parents had on the radio when we would drive somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And like I didn't listen to their tapes because they had Whitney Houston, they had Elton John, like their prime era stuff. But I didn't listen to any of that. And then I remember I was in the Boy Scouts, and there was a troop meeting that I wasn't told about. So I showed up without my uniform, which is like a no-no. And I won a Sony Walkman as a door prize. And like at first I would listen to the radio stations that my parents did, but then I would start tuning into other stuff, and that's when I discovered music. Like it was like pop stuff at first, it was like No Doubt and Spice Girls. This was 96. And it just kind of grew from there. Just kind of got into all kinds of stuff. Like I got into like hard rock when that started coming around, like Linkin Park. A lot of rock singles. Marilyn Manson was coming out. And then kind of working backwards from there, Nine Inch Nails. Love that. And then just kind of going in all kinds of, a lot of EDM, Ladytron, weird stuff. And my taste is just weird and out there, and I really like it.
Yeah. That's good, and it's kind of neat with Spotify and YouTube that you can do that now. Like my daughters don't really follow a whole bunch. Romega's talking in the chat about exploring with Napster. See, that was another platform that opened it up. But, I remember a buddy of mine showing me how to run copper wire into the back of the radio in lieu of an antenna, and he would run it up his wall to the ceiling. And on different nights, clear nights or whatnot, we could pick up a signal from many miles away in a bigger town and kind of maybe get, there's a station in San Antonio, Texas, and it was famous for having Monday nights was an hour of mandatory Metallica.
I thought that was a local radio thing too.
Yeah.
And then I went to another market, and it's freaking everywhere. So I guess the label just puts it together and then packages it and sends it out.
I don't know when it started or when it changed, but this was back when they still had regular DJs and they were talking and stuff. But I know that they didn't invent the thing. Still was cool, and
they still have DJs and stuff. Like they do the like I can't remember the last time I tuned into the radio, but they still had the dude in the morning who's going through the weird news.
Right, those are like morning shows, but they're not spinning the tracks normally, and the few that are from Clear Channel or other big things. Back in the day, your one dude was in there. Like I knew a guy from school, and we could call him and make requests, and You'd have to find the CD or whatever, and
Yeah.
they'd put it down.
I remember I was listening to, I think it's Sweet 98.9 in Omaha, and they put on California Love by Dr. Dre and Tupac, and the CD skipped.
Yeah.
They tried playing it like a couple times. They were like really trying to figure it out, and eventually they did. I don't know if they had like another copy or something. I don't think they ever said. But eventually, and I was like, oh, that's what it is. When I was at Best Buy, this would have been, I don't know, let's say like 2000, holiday 2003. One of our seasonal guys used to work in the local radio, because here there were 3 or 4 radio stations in an old shopping center, and then obviously the Telecommunications Act of '96 came down, and eventually Clear Channel, which is now iHeartRadio,
Right.
they bought everything. And then what, each station used to have their own station manager, but eventually it just became one station manager for all of them, and they would just have this list of this is your top 40 stuff. These are just the things you're gonna play, and the formats just kind of blobbed together. There is, I don't know if there are. I think there's a couple. There's like 2 or 3 big radio stations independent still that aren't part of the big iHeart Radio empire.
Yeah, depending upon where in the country, right?
Yeah, and if they didn't get swallowed up or whatever. Did I get this? I almost got this corner. Great. All right. We are so close. We have 7 mines. There are 7 mines left.
So does that count? And it counts when you get a right one, right? It just tells you, yeah, you're right.
No.
No.
Actually, it does. Yeah, it doesn't. Because you could oh crap, I got this up here too. Yeah, theoretically you could get to the end and still have like, you could have placed, hang on. Can you, yeah, so this is just the number of flags. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can come to the end in this particular version and have too many flags, or you've planted too many and you're screwed, and you got to figure it out. So, but the only thing the game is concerned is that you've eliminated every square that isn't a mine. All right, so now we're this is tough. This is where it gets hard, because we've already deduced pretty much everything else. I worked at a radio station in college, the Balder says, 2000, and it was completely computer controlled by then. Yeah.
So what was that like working if you had the condition you described earlier of anhedonia? I'd be curious to see what working around music was like if you were
I imagine it was very
able to
boring.
enjoy it. But I always wanted to see radio stations. I wanted to be the old like 80s and 90s guy, or going back to the 60s when the Beach Boys and those 200 dudes were popping up and say,
Oh sure.
call in, man. What do you want to hear? Call in. It's the Baldy Show or whatever. And
Yeah,
it's like,
I remember calling into the local radio station, and they would not play. They would say they would play the song I requested, and then they never did. And I remember staying, like, listening to the radio for hours and hours, and them not playing the damn song that I requested. It's like, you guys suck.
Oh man.
I'm talking to you, Rob Ryan of Magic FM. I just answered the phone and put the song they requested into the computer queue. Oh.
Yeah. So so Balder would have put your song on. He would have done it. The other
Yeah,
people,
and then it would have been like 6 hours down the line, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure. And then I know they probably had like hot period. Yeah. No, I imagine you weren't.
Yeah.
I know the Boulder from college, or through some college friends.
Yeah.
But yeah, it seems like it was a pretty lifeless. I actually did send in emails to the local rock station back in like the mid-aughts. I was like, hey, I would love to be one of your on-air personalities. and do that. But I never got anything back, so obviously.
Yeah.
So screw them. I've got YouTube now. I can talk to people live.
Yeah.
It's thrilling. Okay, I am stuck. I've got 7 mines.
All right, I'm gonna wait and see what you do to figure this one out.
Yeah, or if I can. So like here, yeah, one of these 3, and then one of these 3, and it's gotta be the same one, or it's not. It could be, and that's not true. Or is it? Yeah. Okay, so it's gotta be one that these 2 share. So it could be this one or this one. Top right green square all the way to this one. Is that one not? That one's not a mine. That's a sketchy one. Which would mean that it's here and then this one is empty. All right. All right, you got lucky, buddy. Are you X-ray visioning? That's what you're doing. See, once you have like one more piece of information, it gets dramatically easier. Okay, so that's done. And then this one. No, this one's tough. Because now you have 2. So it's one of these 2, and then one of these 3. And then these 3 are already... So, I think it's got to be like... It's got to be like... If you look at a Venn diagram, it's like this is the one that all 3 of these have. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's true, because if you get this and this, there's only 2 left. And there's only... Theoretically, there's only 2 left. I bet this one is empty, and this one is empty, and it's this one. Let's try it. Yep. Okay. And that's already gone, and that's gone, and this is out. This is out. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was great. It maxed out on time.
Amazing.
That was great. We did it, guys. We did it. The one with the ones in the corner, that you see that a lot. You just have ones up against an edge like that.
Oh, really?
That's not. Yay! We did it. That also means that we can get the heck out of here. Get out of this stream.
I'm heading to bed regardless.
Yeah, we did it. We're not even that late. We're only 5 minutes out. Here we go. Let's go to the end screen here. Look at how dramatic this lighting is. Oh, this is great. Guys, like this video. I see 1 like. What's going on here? Click that like button. We did this exclusively on YouTube, and I liked it. I liked it. Obviously, there weren't as many people, or just number wasn't as high, but hey, you know, it was cool. If you're not subscribed, go subscribe. Check out the Patreon, of course. All the support from the people over here make this channel possible, and all our reviews and all our fun stuff makes it happen. And I love... Oh, you can't hear the music anymore, but I can. Actually, let me just turn this off. That's great. Oh, thank God. Woo! Join the Discord. If you're not in the Discord and you're not chatting it up every single day, because we're in there every single day, every morning, almost every single morning, I'm like, yo, good morning. And everyone's like, morning. It's like a coffee shop in the 50s. It's really great. Oh, wow. Social media is everywhere, of course. Try to keep it updated. Try. Green Room on Tuesdays so far. Still experimenting. We'll see how not being on Twitch and just being on YouTube is. We'll see. And then Thursday and Forum should have lots of people in. Should be a lot of fun. Should be a lot of fun. So hang out with us, and we can talk about the greatest games of the 21st century, maybe. I don't know. Maybe we'll come up with something more interesting to talk about. So with all that said, hey, I'll see you guys next time. And you know what I do now? I do the finger guns. Pew, 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 Hat Dan. That's the wrong button. Why did I do that? That's the wrong button too. It's terrible. Is this one? That's not it either. I don't know what my buttons are. Let's get it to exit. We're just gonna get out of here. Get out of here. Come on. Well, this is stupid. Goodbye, everybody.